In this lesson, we will talk about the display power chip. In mobile phones, in order to better control the work of the display power supply chip is independently designed to provide power for the display. We usually call it a display chip. Its voltage has positive voltage and a negative voltage. They are different. During maintenance, we need to pay attention to whether the mobile phone uses an LCD screen or an OLED screen. The operating voltages required for these two screens are different. For example, the picture on the left shows a display power supply chip. Let's take a look. Inside the OLED screen, the pixel control unit has its own light emitting function, using only one chip. This display chip has some characteristics. First, it is surrounded by three large inductors. Like this chip, there are three large inductors here, surrounding this display chip. And it is commonly a square 16-pin chip. For example, the one on the left. Its models start with PF31, 32B, or DOS04, DOS05, or TPS65633, or TPS65634, etc. This is its appearance feature, surrounded by three inductors, square, 16 pins, starting with PF, DOS, or TPS. This is also a display power supply chip. Its number is DOS04. It's surrounded by three inductors. This is an OLED screen. Let's look at the inductors. There are three inductors. Then this chip is TPS65634. It is also display power supply chip, LCD backlight screen. It uses the power supply method of display chip plus backlight chip to provide power to screen. The display chip of the backlight screen has a characteristic. It is generally a rectangle with a large inductor on the side. The common models include GR, TPS, and LM. The display power supply and backlight power supply of Huawei mobile phones are integrated. That is to say, the display power supply and the backlight power supply are completed by one chip, and the LM series chips are used. For example, the chip starting with GR in the picture integrates the display power supply and the backlight power supply, and has a large inductor next to it. This chip, LM36274, is the power supply chip for the display screen on the mainboard of the mobile phone. It is also the power supply chip for the backlight. There is a large inductor next to it and a diode. Okay, that's it for this lesson.